What up, it's your Timbers here. Now, since this week I'm doing my reviews for train movies because of Bullet Train. Since yesterday I talked about the original film, here's my review for my fourth train film I'm doing a review for, and that is the remake of Taking Pelham 1, 2, 3. Now, of course, yesterday I did talk about the original film, so now here's my review for its remake. Now, the remake was also directed by the late great Tony Scott, who's of course worked with Denzel Washington tons of times. And Tony Scott is an awesome. He was an awesome director. I mean, the guy went from doing stuff like Beverly Hills Cop 2 to doing obviously the original Top Gun, um, Last Boy Scout. I mean, Tony Scott was the man. Gone way too soon. And Taking Pound 123, which at the time it seemed like he was big with the train genre. Because I got another train movie. He literally did about what? Literally not one but two train based movies with Denzel, 2 years apart, which I'll talk about in a separate video. But Taking Pound 123, of course, was a film that pretty much paired off Denzel Washington with John Travolta. And here you got Denzel Washington plays this dispatcher named Walter Garber, who's of course is using his extensive knowledge of the transit system in a bid to outwit the hackers and save hostages. You got John Travolta who plays one of the heavily armed criminals, mastermind named Ryder, who hijacks the subway train and tries to kill everyone on board unless like a large ransom is paid. I mean, this movie is such a fun film. You also have some other really cool cast members in it too. You know, you had the likes of John Turturro playing the lieutenant here. James Gandolfini played the mayor in New York. Uh, you even had Luis Guzman, Anjanin Ellis, Jason Butler. Harner was in this. You had some really terrific cast members. It is a really fun film, really entertaining. The cat and mouse game between John Travolta and Denzel Washington is fun to watch. Like those two are two really terrific actors, and seeing them both pretty much pair off each other is fun to watch. And it's a really entertaining film all around. I mean, the whole movie, majority of the film takes place on mostly in New York's train as well as dispatcher office. I mean, it is a really fun film. It's probably not as good as the original because the original is a really classic one, but it is a really fun film worth checking out. If you guys have not really seen the Take It Pound 123 remake, it got released all the way back on June 12th, 2009. It is a really fun film worth checking out, and you might enjoy it or you might not enjoy it either way. But it definitely has some really cool action sequences, some cool violence performances by Travolta and Washington Square. I mean, Travolta could play a villain really well, and this really shows it. So definitely give this remake a go. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen the 2009 remake of Take Your Pelham 123? If so, what's up? Are you a fan? Are you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments? And which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the original Take Your Pelham 123 or the remake? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Serious Sign Out.